This game is not for children or anyone who has suffered from mental problems such as schizophrenia, depression, anxiety, or if you've even had a tiny bit of suicidal thoughts, it gets really fucked up. I hope you guys enjoyed the series.
Hey again, Fake Law. Glad to see you didn't run away on us, haha.
No, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least keep my word.
Well, I'm back at the Literature Club. Yeah, I went terrible. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out.
Thanks for keeping to your promise, Fake Law. Hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. Sierra told me he didn't even want to join the indie clubs this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take it seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you simply have a big mouth for someone who keeps a manga collection in her classroom.
That is something. Oh, so you have manga as well, okay. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga.
Manga is literature!
Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat.
Don't worry, guys. Fake Law always gives his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even thinking. Like cooking and cleaning my room. How dependable.
Sayori, that's because your room is so messy, it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once.
Well, I mean, I did that once, kind of. Left a oven on, put a tea towel on top of it accidentally, yeah.
Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come you and Fake Law can be good friends, too? I play with my hair too much. I'm probably gonna become, I don't know, probably depressed. Or something, and it's gonna make me dead or something.
Sayori!
Huh?
As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the word situation she just put me into.
Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know? Wait, Sayori.
Me?
No, really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing.
What is it?
Never mind.
Okay then. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not.
What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri, I wasn't really thinking.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like you think that much, either. Bad. Okay. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation.
Don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place.
I can tell this is already going to go a bad way.
So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what.
Is that so?
Oh, I guess it worked. Okay.
Yeah,
It won't make a big deal if you don't want it to be.
Alright. Well, here.
Yuri reaches into a bag and pulls out a book.
I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted.
This is... How is the girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book that she thinks I'd like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you, I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book.
Phew! Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think.
Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in the book. Can't help but notice her intense expression like she's waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Man, it looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slumped down in the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself like this? I guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me. I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. I close my eyes and end up listening in on Sayori's conversation with Monica.
We're probably gonna seem really lame compared to all the other clubs, though. We can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is the idea of literature club seems already too dense and intellectual. But it's not like that at all, you know? We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem, though. What do you mean? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, Nobody will come in the first place if it's a literature event. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place. And after they come, we can do the things to speak to their creative minds.
What's this? Sayori's taking this really seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberating like this.
That's a good plan. In any case, do you think food will do the trick? What kind? Oh, I guess I could. Cupcakes! Ah, good thinking. Atsuki would love to do that. Ah, you're right. Atsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested it? Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy.
Cupcakes, it is then.
I'm hungry. Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself.
Why do I feel like Natsuki is gonna get really like angry later in the game because she's being made to make all the food and stuff all the time? I'm just wondering. Since there was a warning at the start of the game, I'm just wondering, are there going to be parts where the characters just go schizo over something? So I'm trying to think ahead. I find myself smiling. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self. But therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. Whoa! Ugh! I opened my eyes to find Sayori's face filled with that vision. I nearly fall out of my chair.
Sorry! Wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't the napping club.
Is there actually a club like that? Does our school have a napping club? You're staying up late again, aren't you?
You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know? You'll need to get used to it.
Don't say that so loud. I glanced over my shoulder to see if Monica overheard.
It's true, though.
Yeah, I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori.
It's what I do best.
That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you?
Not every day.
That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time?
That's a secret.
I knew it.
Come on! At least give me the benefit of the doubt.
I can't even do that. Look, Sayori, it's written all over you. Sayori glances around herself.
How is it written all over me?
You're clearly in a rush this morning. Look, your hair's sticking out all around here. I mean, isn't that just normal anime hair? I run my fingertips down the side of Sayori's hair, trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need a brush for this.
My hair is just really hard to get right.
I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. There's a toothpaste stain in your collar right there. There is? Okay, I guess it's because... Okay. I try to wipe off the stain with my finger.
And nobody would ever notice that?
Of course they would. Nobody's going to tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I really don't care about that.
Hey, you meanie.
And you don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayori. Why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet?
It's super mean.
Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I started to button up a blazer from the top. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. Wow, I didn't expect that to be like different scene things.
This is so funny.
What is?
Well, I was just thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does these kind of things.
Huh? Don't say that.
You don't make me feel weird about it, stupid. It's okay though. I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you?
I guess.
Hey, be careful. The button might come off.
Why is this one so hard to close? I struggle to fully close the button near her chest. Does this thing even fit you properly?
It did when I bought it.
If you ever buttoned it, you would have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. Why are you smiling about?
It means my boobs got bigger again.
Don't say that out loud. Anyway, you look much better now, so... Why does it feel strange to see Sayori's blazer buttoned up like that?
But it's so stuffy. It's not worth it at all.
Sayori hastily unbuttons her blazer once more.
Phew, that's so much better.
Sayori puts her arms out and twirls around.
So if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right?
What kind of logic is that? And why are you saying that as like a good thing?
Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do things like this. And you take care of me better than anyone else would, anyway. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned.
Stop saying all these embarrassing things.
I didn't say anything embarrassing.
Jeez. Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier.
Only if you focus on going to bed earlier.
Fine, fine. It's a deal.
I guess we really are better taking care of each other than we are at taking care of ourselves.
My throat is really dry, I'm sorry. It's been dry for a few days. Yeah, I guess so, huh?
So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning.
You're doing it again, Sayori.
Oh, but I was joking that time.
Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes.
Okay, everyone. I'm a teacher.
Sorry, I keep on saying Monica as like a teacher kind of thing, so... Monica suddenly calls out.
Why don't we share the poems we wrote now?
Oh, God. Is this gonna be like, a voting thing? Where, depending how much people you impress, the highest one, they'll like you depending on how much you impress them? And if you're able to impress one person 20 times because you get 20 choices, it'll be good, I'm guessing? I don't know.
Faithful, I can't wait to read yours.
Oh, yay, you can wait. Yeah, same.
I failed to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away to retrieve a poem. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night?
Yeah.
My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much of inspiration since I've never really done this before.
Well, now that everyone's ready.
Oh, now that everyone's ready, sorry, I got a very
loud voice there.
Why don't you find someone to share it with? I can't wait.
Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out the poems. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Yeah, okay, so I'm guessing if I team up with someone and I've impressed them with my poems, then something happens. So since I was going to aim for Natsuki, but I think I impressed Sayori more, so definitely most comfortable sharing it with Sayori first. She's my good friend after all, and also a lot of the words I chose she liked.
Oh my goodness, this is so good, Fake Law.
Huh?
I love it. I had no idea you were such a good writer.
Sayori, I gotta take my finger off the right mouse button. You must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. Honestly, I have no idea what I'm doing.
Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either.
What? Jeez.
Jeez.
I'm sure Yuri's opinion is to be a little more constructed than this. Wait, what? Is that... Maybe Natsuki's. Oh, he's explaining how they would have had better opinions. Okay, I thought it was a typo. I'm like, wait, don't you mean Sayori? Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it?
Eh? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know. So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem, it's a fake love poem. And that makes it feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it.
Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. You're so weird, Sayori. And also, button up your shirt. I don't want that note touching anything.
I'm really happy that you wrote one. Just reminds me of how you're really part of the club now.
Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise.
See? It's like I said before, Fickler. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know. Trying new things like this for other people, that's something that only really good people can do.
Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. However, knowing how much this means to her and all.
Yeah, and I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you.
Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that.
Yay! Now you read my poem, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this.
We'll see about that. Dear Sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed. I click outside the poem area to continue. Okay. It makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you tasting me to wish me a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you, too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Sayori, this took a guess, but did you wait until the morning to write this?
No. Just a little bit.
You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question.
I forgot to do it last night.
Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself.
Don't be mean. I still try my best.
Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. Came out nice, or how should I put it? Sounds just like you.
Really?
Yeah. Especially that last line.
I made eggs and toast.
Even though you were late for school?
It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky.
Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me.
This is so much fun. Monica's the best.
Yeah.
But next time I won't forget, and I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I'll look forward to it. Who should I show my... Oh, so I can show it to all of them. Okay. Well, I guess it's about what I expect from someone like you.
That's a little blunt.
Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't evoke any emotions.
So basically it's not cute enough for your tastes.
Do you want to get smacked?
I'll pass.
Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it.
Okay. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it.
Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it.
I like it.
What?
Just be honest.
Just be honest.
I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it?
Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff, so people don't even take writing seriously.
But isn't that the point of poems, for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid.
Yeah, exactly. It's like when it's easy to read, but it's hard. It hits you hard. Like in his poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it.
Yeah, I understand.
But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line.
So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized.
That's what it means to be a pro.
I'm glad you
learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest on here, did you?
Oh, so you are like a young one. I thought you were just like older but very small. Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with my last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Alright, Yuri. Sure.
Eh.
Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading.
Oh. Sorry. I forgot to start speaking.
It's fine, don't force yourself.
I'm not. I just need to put my thought into words. Hold on.
Calculating, thought, words, 69, 42, something, I don't know. Do it yourself, lady.
Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right?
Oh, yeah. Why do you ask?
I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it.
Ah, so it's that bad.
No. Did I just raise my voice? I'm sorry.
Yuri buries her... What the fuck is wrong with my voice right now? Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes, and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice.
What were you saying?
Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers, and having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most notable thing I've recognized in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick up writing styles separate from the topic matters, and they fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened.
Once you find her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert.
Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice, and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback.
Well, I hope so too, but no one's really given me much feedback so far, to be honest. Biased? How?
Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry.
It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri's apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now?
Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it.
Yuri smiles dreamily as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining street light to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green something of the future? Lie of the future? I bathe, calm, breathing as of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back.
I'm sorry, I have such terrible...
Yeah, I couldn't read, like, the one that said lie, I think? But no, it's not bad handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all.
But it took you a long time to read.
Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting's pretty.
That's a relief.
I also like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive.
It wasn't too short? I usually write longer poems.
Not at all.
I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose.
Are you into Ghost Yuri?
Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Fake Law.
Really? I must have totally missed the point.
Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after a while. But remember the poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work?
I think it was meant to, like, say something about someone disappearing, or maybe memories and stuff. Because it said something about replaced with the lie of time or the future or something. So maybe as time passes, people forget it more, forget other things more, and those things turn into ghosts. Could be wrong though.
They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past.
Oh, okay.
And soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn putting it that way.
Oh, that's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive.
It's nothing really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too.
Yeah, maybe you're right. Guess I'll have to keep trying.
I'm counting on you.
Alright, so have a Monica. Hey, Monica.
Hey, Piccolo. Having a good time so far?
Oh, yeah. You're lucky last, lady.
Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities, or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay?
Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring these up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in.
Anyway, I want to share your poem with me.
It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to.
Don't worry, Fagler. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know. But it's that sort of barrier that we all learn to get past soon.
Yeah, it's true. I hand Monica my poem.
I like this one.
I don't even know what it says, because I chose random words.
It makes me think of something Sayori would like.
Is that so?
You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had these sort of things in common.
Oh, well. We have good friends, but Sayori and I actually are really different.
Well, that may be the case. Maybe there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you, it sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you think. So I think that's kind of a vibe I get more when reading a poem.
Ugh. You sure you're not reading into it too much?
I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sayori's writing has a kind of gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy some sad things too?
Yeah, it's totally unexpected.
Well, to each their own, and you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either.
I'm glad I'm sure I'll end up trying different things. It could take a while before I feel confident doing this.
That's okay. I love to see you try things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good.
You sound pretty confident for someone who claims not to be very good.
Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I'll always feel that way, you know?
I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in the... Oh, this sounds actually a scroll. Hole in the wall. Couldn't it be me? See the direction the sparkle protrudes. A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend. I'll never know I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind. Like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas. What? Retinas? Already searched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realized now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in.
So what do you think?
It's very free-form, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback.
It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can really be powerful.
What was the inspiration behind this one?
Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems lately.
An epiphany?
Yeah, some of that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that, because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is, if you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
Phew. Yes, that's everyone. Glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I'll watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly.
What's with this language? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing.
Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy.
Oh, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feelings of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really doesn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. Huh. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Fakel did too. So based on that, I'd gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Fakel liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it.
Natsuki suddenly stands up.
Oh! I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Huh? That's not what I meant. You're just...
Yuri stands up as well.
Maybe you're just jealous that Fakeler appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours.
Oh god. Oh boy.
Huh? How do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I wouldn't deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Something okay. Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose booze magically grew size bigger as soon as Fakelore started showing up. Natsuki! Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you!
Nat and Yuri at the same time.
I don't like fighting, guys.
Suddenly both girls run towards me, as if they just noticed I was standing there.
Fakelore! She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point of making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force him to have it figure it out.
God damn it.
Help me explain that to her, Fakelore. Wait. There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language.
This is not gonna go well.
It's the only way to convey complex feelings and manage them most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste.
This... Okay, sure.
You understand that, right, Fakelore?
No.
Well...
How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing, but whoever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. Yeah? Natsuki. Natsuki glares at me, drawing up any words out of my mouth, so instead I turn to Yuri. Yuri. Yuri's expression is so defenseless that I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Sayori! Yeah. Everyone's fighting is making Sayori uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friends feel like this?
Fakelore.
Well,
That's her problem. This isn't about her. I agree. It's unfair for others to interject their own feelings into our conflict. Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being. She would never. It's your immaturity that's made her upset in the first place. Excuse me, are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why nobody likes... Stop! Natsuki, Yuri, you guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people, and I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems, they're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented. So why are we fighting? Because... well... Also, Natsuki's cute and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's boobs are the same as they were face.
Big and beautiful. Sayori. Sayori stands triumphantly. Monika stands behind her with a bewildered expression.
I'll make some tea.
Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. So this is why Sayori is vice president. I whisper to Monika. She nods in return.
To be honest, I might come off as a good leader and I can organize things, but I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing of me.
Nah, it's not like I can blame you. What? What? It's not like I blame you, I wasn't able to do anything either. Okay.
Well, I guess that just means Sayori is amazing in her own ways, isn't she?
You could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's really suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing.
I see. Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see her get herself hurt.
That makes two of us. You can count on me. Monica smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. Such a genuine person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little more.
Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was lots of fun. Well, let's say it was worth it. It was alright, well, mostly. Fakler, how about you?
Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone.
Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learned something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better.
I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job, impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with a newfound determination.
Fakler, ready to walk home?
Sure, let's go.
Hehe.
Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while after Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, about what happened earlier.
What do you mean?
You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often?
No, no, no. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people.
You don't
hate them, do you?
No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you.
Phew. You know, Fakler, it's nice that I got to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too.
That's...
Every day is gonna be so much fun.
Ugh. It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I've had Sayori on the shoulder. I said that to myself more than her. Said that more to myself than to her. But it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do this. More writing. Oh boy. I hate this. Okay, let's aim for... And for cute things again. Kitty! Sparkle, okay, whatever. I hate this. Kiss? Sure. Kawaii. Empty. She loves all the dark things! It's weird. Extraordinary. Fine. Bad at this. Ambient. I'm just gonna go random stuff. Portrait. Silly. Pink. Waterfall. Broken. Yeah, you are broken, Sayori. Poof. Treasure. Climax. Anxiety. Unrequited. Destiny and shopping.